Josh Kunkel is the Vice President of the South Tulsa Community House Board, father of 4 little ones, and an entrepreneur. Karen Streeter has served as an Executive Director of South Tulsa Community House since July 2017. She is passionate about the power and promise of nonprofit organizations and their ability to mobilize people and to accomplish common goals.
I just have to say, isn't it a great day to be in Tulsa? It is. So we're with the South Tulsa Community House. We serve the Riverwood community. It's a unique area running from 51st to 71st Street and Riverside to Lewis. We've been around since 1994. A lot of things have changed since then, but our commitment to improving the quality of life for people in that community has remained the same. We're focused on reducing hunger, combating poverty, and empowering our community. Living in a poor neighborhood just isn't inconvenient. I once read that it's like breathing bad air. The more you breathe it in, the harder it is on your body. Research shows us that living in distressed areas changes the brain. We're focused on bringing resources to low-income persons in that community so they can experience hope by confronting poverty. Now, it's hard to think about tomorrow when you don't know how you're going to put food on the table for your children tonight. Last year, we helped over 1,200 households by providing enough food for 109,000 meals. And of those households, I would imagine that most of those families rely upon Stitch to keep food on their table. We also work to confront isolation and the lack of social mobility by providing bus tokens, computers with internet access, and those little things that you and I overlook every day, like a fax machine or a copier. We host a variety of organizations. The purpose is to overcome the chaos of poverty. These great organizations allow us to bring resources to our resource-starved community. We like to say we are the hub of hope in the middle of Riverwood. In 2016, we helped the city get a Department of Justice grant to bring community policing and neighborhood engagement. In the first year, we saw a 20% reduction in overall crime in Riverwood. Yeah, and it went on. We're seeing perception of and relationship to the police changing. We know because in August 2017, community members brought information to the police that led to the arrest and conviction in a triple homicide. Good things are happening.
So that's where we've been and where we are. I want to talk about kind of where we're going as an organization. So we just went through a strategic planning initiative, which we came up with 4 pillars of initiatives. So the first pillar is about sustainable funding, because we can't do the great things that we do without funding. So we have also are bursting at the seams in our facility. We've been there for 10 years now, 15. And so, and we're already bursting. So we need to expand the facility. So in that, we will be able to bring in more partners. Again, like Karen said, we are that hub for many community organizations. We also need to launch a pathway to an empowerment, which will focus on the whole person and meeting all of those needs and shoring up those deficiencies that are there. The fourth thing, which I'm most excited about, is the Riverwood Collaborative. It is a new nonprofit that will be seeded out of the South Tulsa Community House that will focus on macro level issues that have not been addressed. And it will be an advocate for the neighborhood to give a voice to those who have not had a voice in planning and in visioning and future process. So we have a great opportunity. It's really a blank canvas with branding and marketing campaign. The area has suffered from, you say 61st and Peoria, and you suddenly have a negative perception. We have the opportunity to change that. So we have tremendous assets in the neighborhood. We have BRT that will be opening up soon. Johnson Park, which is completely underutilized park. and we have the new Opportunity Zone designation. We also have a new program that's launched by the City of Tulsa called Destination Districts. We are going to try our darndest to become one of those first new destination districts. So, good things are happening in the Riverwood neighborhood, and we are honored to be able to share the good news with you today. Thank you.